Why does the Earth King have lighter skin than the Earth Queen? Why does the Earth Queen have darker skin than the Earth King? They are father and daughter after all, so why do they look so different? Well, first of all, these are not live action characters. They are drawn characters. They are pictures. So maybe the Earth King was just colored a little bit darker, or maybe the Earth King was colored a little bit lighter because they had different types of color pencils that day, or whatever the case may be. Now, in real life, there are many people who are relatives, who are related to each other, who are family, who look completely different. Maybe some of them have lighter skin, maybe some of them have darker skin. It's just the way it is. So, nothing unusual about it. However, in the specific context of the Earth King and the Earth Queen seems to go outside a lot, and she's basically running the kingdom herself. And she goes outside to the garden where they're making her very weird uh, grass sculptures or whatever. And she's always outside. So, and she takes walks. So she's getting a lot of sunlight. So therefore, she's probably getting a lot of sunburn. So her skin is darker. As for the Earth King, he mentions that he's never been outside the palace. When Aang, Katara, and Team Avatar take the Earth King eh, um, out and they get him on the subway, the Earth King is very surprised to see the subway, and everyone is surprised to see him. And the Earth King mentions that it's a little surprising, and then Team Avatar is like, "Have you never been here before?" And then the Earth King's like, "I've never been outside the palace." So yeah, the Earth King has never been outside the palace. Now, is that literally he's never been outside the palace building? Or has he been like maybe on the palace gardens, maybe on the palace lawn, maybe in like in the palace veranda or whatever? It could be, but he's still not getting a lot of sunlight. So if he's been staying physically inside the building, then he would get no sunlight, so his skin would be a lot lighter. And even if he's going out to the veranda or whatever, he's still not going very far or taking walks necessarily, so he's not getting much sunlight either. So he's going to have lighter skin. Now, my theory is actually that the Earth Queen might have killed the Earth King because, first of all, she's a horrible leader and an absolute sociopath, and she destroys her people. She makes them suffer, so when she dies, the people actually celebrate. And in terms of her relationship with her father, the Earth Queen seems to really hate the Earth King because in one of her first scenes, the Earth Queen really looks down on her father and she talks about how much of a weakling her father was. And the Earth Queen mentions that the Earth King was so weak that Zuko and Aang were easily able to take advantage of the weak Earth King and steal land from the Earth Kingdom to create the United Republic. So there's clearly a lot of disdain and looking down on, and a lot of sociopaths, when they consider someone to be very weak or too weak, they might get them out of the way or just get rid of them because in their mind, weakness is really bad and they have to get rid of it. So that's how it works for them. And the Earth Queen also ate Bosco, which was the Earth King's pet bear. And it was her dad's pet bear. So the pet that she probably grew up with her whole life, she ate it. She ate it. She devoured it. So that sounds like pretty questionable behavior. I mean, the pet that you've grown up with your whole life and you just eat it. It was your relative's favorite bear, your father's favorite bear, and you just ate it. I don't know. It might indicate that if she's willing to go that far, so far as to eat like a pet bear, I mean that in the Avatar universe that would probably be the equivalent of a pet dog. So that questionable behavior indicates that she might be willing to go farther and do some other things because cruelty to animals is indicative of cruelty to people as well. So, yeah, very unpleasant. So, the Earth Queen probably has more sunburn and she probably also killed the Earth King.